remember that Eugene returned to Aix and he decided to work with the poor and the abandoned. And one of those groups of abandoned people were the prisoners. We also need to remember that at the time, prisoners certainly were condemned and they did not consider to be worthy of any church ministry. Therefore, we consider them as abandoned. But Eugene devoted himself to look after those prisoners. Not only he brought communion to them, but also he celebrated Eucharist for them in their cell. And so the Oblates certainly followed the tradition of St. Eugene. The Oblates remained as chaplain to prisons until 1903, when the French government expelled all religious from France. And so the ministry to prisoners certainly is one of those ministries very close to our founder's heart. Also, during Eugene's time, with Napoleon's army continued to wage war throughout Europe, there were lots of prisoners were brought back to France. In Aix alone, it received some 2,000 prisoners. And so Eugene also took up that challenge to minister to those people. And in the end, we know that he also contracted disease and that nearly killed his life. But through the prayers of the youth group, and he survived and he recovered. And that experience taught him a valuable lessons that in order for him to continue on the work, he cannot do it on his own. He needs help. He needs a group of people. And so Eugene, from his early years on in his priestly ministry, devoted much of his time to prisoners.